Hey guys, in this video I'll be going over how to taxi, take off, and land the MiG-15. So to taxi, you just move your throttle forward until your plane starts moving, and you use the brake lever on the stick to stop yourself. If you want to turn, you push your pedals in the direction you want to turn, and you gently tap on the brake lever. Alright, so now for takeoff. First, make sure your landing gear lever is unlocked. Just click this. Alright, so you gotta put your flaps down. So the flap lever is here. So it should be in neutral by default. So you click it down to 20 degrees. And you're gonna see this little red thing move up. So once it stops moving, it means you're good. And you put the lever back up to neutral. For takeoff, you're just gonna push your throttle all the way forward. And you want to get to around 200 kilometers per hour, and then you'll start to pull your stick back and just take off like that. And the speed gauge is right here. So I'm going to move my throttle all the way forward. You can move your, you can use your brakes to keep you centered on the runway. And once you get pretty fast, you do not need to use the brakes anymore. You can just use your rudders. And you can see I'm around 200 now, so I'm going to pull the stick back. And once you're off the runway, you can raise your landing gear lever and raise your flap lever up. So whenever these lights here are red, it means your landing gear's up, and you can put the lever back to neutral. And then you can put your flap lever back to neutral. And that's how you take off. Alright, so now for landing. For landing, first you need to slow yourself down to 450 kilometers per hour. You can see the speed gauge right here. Once you get to around 450, you can lower the landing gear lever, and you can wait for these lights to turn green. Once they're green, put the landing gear lever back to neutral. Alright, so now you need to slow yourself down to 350 kilometers per hour. Once you get to around 350, you can go ahead and lower your flaps. So lower it to 20 degrees first, like we did earlier. Wait for it to stop moving, and then lower it all the way down to 55 degrees. Once that lever stops moving, you can bring it up to neutral. Alright, so you should be pretty slow now. Now you need to just kind of fly with your eyes and judge by feel how to land it on the runway. Make sure you don't go too slow in a turn or you could stall. Basically, when you land, you want to be as slow as possible, but if you get too slow, you'll stall out, so make sure you're being really careful. You can see my plane is kind of heavy. It has full gas, so my touchdown speed's probably going to be around 250 kilometers per hour. So once you slow down, you can open your air brake. The switch for it is right here. You just click it forward, and when you see this green light on, your air brakes are open, and you can use your brake lever to slow yourself down. You can see these flaps on the back of the plane are the air brakes. Once you've slowed yourself down, you can close the air brake, and you can move your flap lever up until this back lever comes all the way down, and then move your flap lever back to neutral. And that's how you land the MiG-15. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you later.